it's good enough.
Three foot by 7 foot is what we're building. Dry pour. You can do it too. Okay guys, we are doing the dry pour. As you can see, we built a frame out of scrap 2x4s that we had from the old chicken coop teardown. So we've just got those screwed together. I got them somewhat level. We've got them leveled up to where if rain comes on it, it's going to run off away from the building. It's not going to run back behind the building or under the building. So now, this is the hard part. Toting all the bags of concrete over here and start dumping them. So that's where we're standing at right now. So we're fixing to get dirty and even more sweaty because summertime is here in Oklahoma.
We leveled out this frame before he gets all the concrete over here, but I scooped up some rock. I tried to level it a little bit where it was a little bit lower because there is a slope to this ground, so we actually had to raise this side a little bit compared to that one. So that's how we kind of prepped just the ground a little bit. It still has a little bit of a slope to it, but we want the water to run off that way. Okay. All the way their way. Got a little bit of a snafu there in the center part, but you'll see how we'll try and fix that. But got the round over tool, just soften the edges. I'm just rounding over the corners just to soften them, so when you're out here flip-flops or whatever, you don't skin your toes up walking up on it with a sharp edge. So we're just doing that. Okay, just an old paint roller. That's what we're going to run over this. One thing that I noticed
on a lot of the people that are putting dry pour videos out. They do not go over it with a roller. We learned this from Cajun Country Living. This is 4 inches opposed to 1.5 inches, or it's 3.5 inches opposed to 1.5 inches if we'd have laid the board sideways. But we needed to build this up a little bit so we wouldn't have a big step up into the Taj Mahal chicken coop that we're building here. So here we go. We're going to just you don't press down. You just roll it over. You don't put any weight on it.
Sorry for the fan in the background, but we are keeping Rhodey cool. It's on.
Yeah, we're getting a few leaves coming out of the dead leaves coming out of the trees. So
You can see the slight ridges from the screeding, but that also gives it texture. I mean, slight texture, so it's obviously not going to be.
Get that little piece of grass or whatever that is right there. I don't really want that in the final product.
Okay, go back over it. I got it out. That corner needs to be hit too.
Yeah,
I'll get out of his way.
I'm gonna bring it around here and run it this way.
Nice. And I know the shadows from the tree, but there is nothing we can do about that. We are under a lot of cover, which we're thankful for because it is extremely hot. The roller does so much good just smoothing out that texture. And like we said in our last video, if you haven't seen that, I will link it. We did our cellar pad, but it leaves enough of a texture where it's not slick. So on this spray nozzle, boy, I hope it works good.
Yeah.
Yep, that worked. So anyway, it's got the mist cycle. There's shower, cone, all those. But anyway, it's got to have mist on it. We ready to go? Okay, we're going to spray this. This is our first spray. And basically, we're going to spray it once an hour.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're just spraying enough to change the color.
Yeah, the first one you go really light. I'll try not to go too heavy. And the wind is blowing in different directions. Let me get the hose. We got a couple of drips going. The wind is actually blowing the mist, so, and I'm having to stay back because it's dripping. And I just don't want to drip. Tell me when, dear. I want it to get enough, but with the wind, it's hard to
Yeah, it's all changed color, so the frame is
Getting saturated.
wet, so it should be good.
Okay. And remembering, this is my chicken coop. We are not out for perfection. We would like it to be as close to perfect as possible just because we're wanting to show you guys how it's supposed to look and how it's supposed to be done. But it's good enough. However it comes out, it's good enough. As long as it doesn't crumble apart, and it's not going to do that. Oh. Okay, we are going to come back in an hour. Round 2.
Still on the mist.
Do you want to hit the air again?
Oh, is it already dirtied up again?
Yep. Dry pour misting number 2 is done. So we'll be back in an hour.
Number 3. Time for a shower.
What are we on?
4.
4.
So we're gonna shower it now.
Oh, okay. Shower instead of mist. There we go.
See you in an hour. We'll take another shower. First dry pour, excellent.
Yes.
Just kept her honey dry every time she's had to get in the cellar.
You'll have to go back and watch that one. So tell us how many bags we had, how big it was, how big is our landing?
The landing is 3 feet out by roughly 7 foot wide.
Yeah.
79 inches to be exact.
Yeah. And 4 inches thick. So how many bags did that end up being? Because we miscalculated a little.
15 bags. So
for these projects,
anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it. And these little homestead projects where you need a footing here, a pad here, a landing here, whatever. You know, dry pour gets a good and a bad rap. But it is excellent to be able to do it yourself. I would say quick and easy, although it's hard in the sense that when you're handling multiple bags, you get worn out pretty quick.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can get somebody, you know, if you can get the bags to where you're going, you can use a shovel and just shovel it in there. It's that simple.
It is that simple. We have learned from Cajun Country Living.
Yep.
Yep. And they have a lot of videos out on it, and they're very consistent. It looks like they have great results every time. And so just follow what they do.
If the chickens don't move in, we're going to turn it into an Airbnb.
Okay, guys, keep following along. We've got a few more sprays to do, and then we'll have the reveal.
It's been 2.5 weeks, something like that, since we did this dry pour. So we're going to take the forms off. You don't have to let it set that long. We just got busy with life and just let it set. So we're going to find out how it looks once we take the forms off. And we'll show you a couple of imperfections that have popped up with this thing. So come along, here we go.
Now look at that. I'm not 100% sure what that's gonna do. How strong that's gonna be. Let me get over here. So when we look at the edges, this right here, I don't know, see what Monty thinks, but I wonder how well it's going to hold up. I mean, it is just foot traffic for a chicken coop. We haven't figured out all of the...
Well, and the other one that we did, it was half the thickness. This is twice as thick as the other one. And normally, if you were doing a wet pour, you know, I don't know if you can do that. I didn't even think about trying it with the dry, but you can go along and tap vibrate to take this out.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm wondering about is where this.
Yeah, do you see that, guys?
Where this little crack is going to end up into part of this.
Mm-hmm.
So we will watch it. We will update it.
There are imperfections in this, and we know that this is not a perfect, or we haven't had a perfect pour. So this is still very much a learning curve for us. If it holds up like the cellar has held up, because we're on 2 years on the cellar almost, and it has worked totally fine. Anyway, I'm still happy with it, guys. This is going to work wonderful for me.